This morning is of course Easter, and I have to share this with you. I had this plan. I've been working on this concept of surrender and giving up, my anal retentive ways and just sort of letting go and letting God, so to speak. And sure enough, it happened this very morning. I had a plan. We're going to see a little video a little bit later on, and I had this whole scripted thing, and it's all completely changed. So brace yourselves. It's going to be fun for me as well as for you. Yes. I grew up a Lutheran, and I swear, in honor of Reverend, we're recording this, so Reverend Starkey, if you're watching this, this is for you. He would stand up there and he would say, in the most joyous and gleeful way, Alleluia, Alleluia, the Lord is risen, and then the organ in the back, Yes, the Christ consciousness, the love and the divine and the life energy that courses through you and through all of us, that energy is risen. It's rising. And in this springtime that we're in right now, with all of these buds and blossoms and all of this new birth and new life popping up, what a perfect time to celebrate that birth, that resurgence of energy, that rising of that divine love energy. So yes, we all are risen today. Happy Easter. Yes, hallelujah. So that's my take on the whole thing. Thanks for coming. Imagine that we're in Fresno. I lived in Fresno, California. Anybody who knows Fresno knows that Fresno is kind of the Cleveland of California. It's the armpit of California. Again, for anybody watching from Fresno, I'm just kidding. But you drive, or Cleveland, yes, sorry. So you're, and I was going to say Duluth, so I'm sorry in advance for the Duluth people. But you drive up this highway and you get out of the valley of the Central Valley of California, and you start going up into the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains, which reach about 14,500 feet. And Yosemite Valley was this beautiful valley that was gouged out by the glaciers, and it's deep. And a long, long time ago, millions of years ago, it was actually a lake bed, Yosemite Lake. So the bottom of the valley is flat and earth-filled and verdant and tons of silt, and it's just this gorgeous flat valley and 3,000 or 4,000 foot high cliffs on either side. So we're driving up the highway, and as you're approaching Yosemite Valley, you actually go through the park gates, and you drive a little bit further, and there's a tunnel through the mountains. And when you get on the other side of this tunnel, there's a little parking area, because everybody wants to pull over, because that's the view right down the barrel of Yosemite Valley. So picture yourselves in that car. You're driving down that road, and there ahead of you is the tunnel. You drive into the darkness of the tunnel. And there on the other side of the tunnel, as you emerge, you pull your car over into this parking space and you look. And there in front of you is this cathedral of Yosemite Valley. As I was on the valley floor, I started to explore, walking up trails toward the cliffs and toward the rocks. I began to see the most amazing expressions of life. I would find these plants, these flowers and shrubs and even trees growing out of the cracks and the crevices of rocks. It was as though these plants were just demanding their piece of life. They were insisting on their share of that divine energy of life. And so it's with that seminal thought that we have our ceremony on this Easter Sunday morning. The congregation will step forward and we'll have little organic seeds and seed pots, little cups, and earth and water from Lake Harriet herself to nourish these plants. And we'll begin to witness ourselves this incredible expression of life and new birth. We will ourselves witness the rising of life. Oh yes, He is risen. The divine life energy of which we are all a part is risen. We've got all organic. This is, of course, Karen's influence on me. All organic. We have organic beets, organic corn, organic carrots. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.